afternoon bake-off with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty damn good. Can't complain. Even if I did, I don't think it would do me any damn good. I see we have Guido in the chat. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. We're going to go ahead and finish Childhood Dreams Destroyed Part 30, Just a Person Trying to Human, and I'll share the link after.
He told me and my mother.
Can I put your face on?
Yeah, you can. No, I'm sorry. I was, in 2004,
Hey,
I was diagnosed
Bloom.
with schizoaffective disorder. And both my general practitioner, doctor, the psychologist at the time, and authorities that were involved with it all agreed. They said, kid, you're going to have issues going forward in your life. It's a guarantee. Because we see they did a brain scan of me and everything. Okay? They had probes in my head studying my brainwave activity. Because I was almost catatonic, completely almost. So, they said, look, you're going to have issues going forward, so we're going to file this paperwork ahead of time for you.
Oh,
and if you
thank
want to
you,
put it in,
Blue.
you can do it right now. If not,
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Try and live your life and see how you are after you get out of here. Because the doctor said, yeah, he can go. He's not danger to himself or others. I was in a mental ward in Carbondale at Marion Community
Hey,
Hospital.
Von Beardo, what's up?
And they
Right
diagnosed
back,
it
guys.
and said, yeah, here's your disability papers. File them now if you want. But that's it.
You see what they're saying? I have mental illness too. It's not an excuse. And they're not saying that to put pressure on you. They're saying that because they with mental illness have done similar things in the past. But but listen, this is what a therapist will tell you. Okay, because we've all been through it. You haven't gone through it yet.
Well, let me make it understood why I reacted this way, because I've already made it understood to folks on my channel that I agree with you that I need to get employment. Okay, I agree. I have severe anxiety that I have to get under control, and as soon as that's under control, I'll have nothing to worry about. I think I'd be
You know what?
handle a job when I get medicated. Why do people not understand about this?
Here, if your anxiety, take some Benadryl.
No, I don't need this shit. I'm going to smoke a Delta.
No, honey, take the
I
Benadryl.
want to smoke Delta.
I know. Take that with the Delta. It will calm your ass down.
All right, fine.
Now, all of us who have dealt with anxiety knows that Benadryl really helps with anxiety if you don't have any anti-anxiety meds.
People need to learn mercy.
Because a lot of anti-anxiety meds are over-bloated Benadryl. So,
Can we, Shanny, somebody needs a lesson on Sodom and Gomorrah and inhospitality and unkindness. That's all I'm saying, man.
honey,
No mercy for the weak.
you're gonna be okay. Just calm down.
Sure, but I'm just saying.
Just don't get defensive when someone says their own opinion.
Yeah, I was defensive. That's true. But can we have some mercy in the house? Oh, God.
I do breathe in. Benadryl can make anxiety worse, not for him.
Not for me. No, wait. This is, very good. Sudafed, too. I'm Trump. Sudafed. Trump.
Gary says she takes an antipsychotic.
Yeah, good for Carrie.
So,
I mean, she has all the answers, doesn't she? She's pretty
well,
good.
she goes through the same thing you go through.
All right, well, if that's what I end up on, I've been waiting for mental help, which... I have to repeat myself a million times.
I know. People have
really.
short-term memory.
Yeah, apparently they do.
Well, these are people who have trauma, dear.
Fine. Well, I know they watch us on a regular basis, and they know this is the case with me. I've been trying to get mental help for a year.
Yeah.
And there's no help.
It's okay, Jason.
There's no help.
It's okay, Jason. You're taking offense again.
They are offensive.
No, they're trying to help
They
you.
are.
I see them trying to help
I
you.
don't care.
We like to discuss psychology, and you're taking offense to it.
No, I'm moving on, though. I'm literally moving on. And what I'm saying is I want help. And I've been pursuing help, and there's been nothing. Because it's wait. And then they cancel your appointments.
We'll figure out how to get it. Okay?
Before any of this, I need to be able to drive again.
Yeah, I know.
Period.
Yeah, before anything, we need to drive again.
Before anything, that's it.
I'm
I'm
back.
not trying to be whatever. Things aren't right down the road. Everything isn't just right down the road. We need a mode of transportation. Shanny can't walk any distance. We need a vehicle. So, and I'm not asking you to buy me a fucking car. I'm saying somebody from the community put my tire out with rebar. That's what happened. Somebody from the community that lives around here put my tire out with rebar. And I'm asking kind people to donate.
Whatever.
Together so that my family can survive. And yeah, I'm going to be getting a job as soon as humanly friggin' possible, dude. And I'll be getting help as soon as humanly possible. So I have no delusions. I'm an adult. I can think. I have a thought process. I'm not that messed up unmedicated. I'm pretty with it unmedicated, actually. I can think.
Please don't say that, Elemental.
But that's
Whatever. Elemental says, here we go. Denial. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, boy.
it. Yeah, that actually they did. You see? See? There's huge holes in the.
You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna have to end this live stream early because someone's not feeling too good right now.
I'm fine, man. I'm just gonna watch Buffy.
Yeah, I don't feel like being embarrassed.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go and let this guy calm down.
What the hell?
I'm sorry for everyone for that behavior.
Light them up.
I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I need an update.
You look ridiculous.
Cleaned your house. The room is disgusting.
There you go. I already saw it.
Well, we're in the middle of that. But anyway, I need an update with Trisha. Okay? I'll tell you what happened if you unblock Janice.
Oh my god. Do it. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't want to go through 500 people just to find Janice's name. I'll be honest, I'm too lazy for that right now. Dina says she loves you.
You know, I've had more than my fair share of trolls. But I don't have 300 of them. Only have like 50. Some of them were blocked without my knowledge, which was bullshit. But I'm slowly working to fix that. And you guys are just fucking dumb. Just fucking dumb.
Okay.
Will I tell any folk tales about St. Patrick's? No.
Hey, Wandering, how you
No.
doing?
I don't have any.
Ah, Ron, it's
13 and 15, they don't want to be around their parents. No. They want to do their own thing. That's normal. I didn't want to be around my parents at that age. Did you?
I really loved my mom, but no, not at that age. I wanted to be alone in my room playing my games. That's it. Or outside, mostly alone, shooting hoops.
Yeah, so if you're a parent, you got to find new ways how to take up your time.
When I was 16 years old, I wanted to drive around and look at boys. That's what I did. I drove around and looked at boys.
Bite me. Come on,
I'm
man.
doing great, Wandering. Thanks for asking.
My waist is not that bad.
You look amazing. You look amazing.
I've been working on myself. So don't be starting crap around me,
Your weight
man.
is not that
Red's
bad.
doing better today. Yes. He is.
Okay. Now, she says her weight is not that bad. Look, bitch, you weigh over 500 pounds. You weigh over a quarter of a ton. How's your weight not a fucking problem? How's your weight not a fucking problem? My weight's a problem, and I just weigh 170 pounds or 168 pounds. It's a problem for me. I don't like it. I'm going to lose the rest of the weight. 90 pounds is not good enough. 90 pounds of weight lost is not good enough. I'm still overweight. I can do better. I know because I've done better. Now I got to dig down way deep in myself and get up in the morning and make it to kickboxing at 5:30. It isn't the being up at 5:30 part that's where I have my problem. The part is leaving the house. It's leaving the house. And in case you're wondering What this is, it's Poppin' Bottles Vanilla Cold Brew Oat Milk Latte with collagen. Now, I know it doesn't really do anything if you consume the collagen, okay? But let me feel better. They're really good. They're 100 calories per serving. It doesn't hurt you if you consume one, maybe two. But if you go over that, then it's going to be a major source of calories for the day. I prefer not to drink my calories. I prefer to eat them. So I have one, maybe two. I'm off of Monsters completely. I love these things. They're delicious.
Man, that white light is so bad with me because I'm pale to start with. That white light makes me look like I'm a fucking vampire. I'm a vampire. Kill me.
Hey, Jack Lamort.
See, this is.
Hey, little Miss Stubborn.
It burns when I pee? Really? I thought I was like enjoying it and all. I didn't know it was burning. Wow. Like, didn't know my pee was burning. That's news to me. I thought it was pretty good, and solid stream, you know what I mean? But I guess now, since this weirdo on the internet knows my life more than me, I guess my urine is, it burns when it comes out.
Do they make a Java one and a zero? Because that's the only way I like them. That's the only way I like them, is if they're in like a coffee or a latte. Because I don't really like the Monsters per se. And you're probably going to say, what planet were you born on and you don't belong here? But I don't really like Monsters. When I was overseas and I was doing missions, I would get the Monster Javas and get the double espressos if I was tired, which wasn't very often. Because when someone's trying to blow you up, you don't tend to be sleepy. I wasn't sleepy, ever. I don't care if I'd been up the entire freaking day. Some of them guys could fall asleep at the drop of a hat. I couldn't fall asleep. And I was 15, 16 years older than they were. There was no way I was falling asleep in an open turret. Nope.
I have a UTI. I guess I should get some cranberry juice, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe just bathe more. Oh wow, the same repeated
Hey,
joke
dirty
that's
and
been
spicy.
repeated how many times?
Huh?
You need to bathe more. How many times has that been repeated?
You?
Yeah, toward me.
You just did. We did.
I know we did.
just
Hey, no one.
I know we did, but it's the same type of trolling mechanism.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, get some new material. You need to bathe more. What's next? I'm fat.
Well, yeah.
I'm ugly. I'm fat. I need to bathe more.
We had good sex though.
Yeah, we did. But your face is what?
Your face is fat, and what's really sad is that you're thin in comparison to what you were now. What you are now, what you were. Come on, use your vocabulary. English hard. You're thin in comparison. And I don't know who is telling you that makeup works. My makeup doesn't look the greatest right now. I just kind of slapped something on. But your makeup looks horrendous. Horrendous. At least mine's natural somewhat.
People can't even burn anymore. Anyway, man.
I log on to this thing, and the first thing I see is a dirty fucking comment. What a shock. What a shock. Anyway, what's up, guys? My darling put in faces. Well, I want to excuse everyone for my lack of production, but I'm dealing with some neurological problems right now, so,
Neurological.
yeah, I'm not going any further than that. How you
A
guys doing?
psychological
Now,
problem.
how do I start this? I really don't understand. Oh my god, my brain's not even working. Hi, brain, can you work? No. I'm gonna drive you crazy today, Shannon. I don't belong to the human race. I don't think a lot like human beings. I really don't. And that's how I feel a lot of times with people is, you know, I wish humans would be more like animals.
Yeah. I like it when people behave like a bunch of fucking hyenas. That's funny. But they're fighting. Look at them go, man. Look at them fucking go. Damn. That's brutal. That is fucking brutal.
Maybe I hunt around too many times with cats, I don't know. I choose to,
Hey, Mr. Oinkers, how you doing?
I guess, react and think like an animal. Another reason why I don't belong in the human race. Because I want compassion when I'm not feeling good. And I think a lot of people,
Hey,
they want
Corey, how
compassion
you
when they're not
doing?
feeling good. They want empathy when they're sad or sorrowful. At least you get it from an animal, I guess. You know, it's so funny. They try to make it seem like being an animal is like being barbaric, but really the human race hasn't really lost their barbaric ways at all. You know, like I've never felt like I fit in with humanity, to tell you the truth. I always felt like I was like looking at humanity in an outside perspective when I watch people, you know, like not in a creepy way watch people, but you know, you just observe. You know, there was this experiment when I was in college, an assignment that they wanted us to do for my sociology
What college? College? Bitch, you didn't even graduate high school.
class, and they wanted us to go to like a public place like McDonald's or Burger King or Walmart and just sit there and quietly observe how other people are, how they function, how they talk, how they treat others, how they communicate with others. You can learn a lot about where humanity is by doing stuff like that. At the end of the day, we all bleed red and we're gonna die. It's an observation of how humanity has turned. Let's go back 50 years, okay? We'll go back 50 years. To me, the world seemed a lot peaceful. If you look back 50 years ago, I didn't even live for 50 years, but it was a lot. Or even let's go back 30 years. Let's go to the 80s, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The 80s were a good decade. I was in Germany in the 80s. A little about my military history. I was in from 86 to 90, and then I went back in 2007, did one on the guard, and then did a contract from 2008 to 2014. And so I've got 11 years in. Where was I going with this? It had to do with something. It had to do with something. It wasn't just me throwing it out there. Let me back her up a little bit.
They want empathy when they're sad or sorrowful. At least you get it from an animal, I guess. You know, it's so funny. They try to make it seem like being an animal is like being barbaric, but really the human race hasn't really lost their barbaric ways at all. You know, like I've never felt like I fit in with humanity, to tell you the truth. I always felt like I was like looking at humanity in an outside perspective when I watch people, you know, like not in a creepy way watch people.
You know what? I'm a square peg. and I hang out with other square pegs. I do not fit in that round hole. Not even fucking close. Not even fucking close. And you know something? Don't you even lump yourself in with the rest of us weirdos, because we don't fucking want you. We don't want you. So you can fuck off.
People, but you just observe. There was this experiment
now
when I
I
was in
remember.
college,
Now I
an assignment
remember.
they wanted us to do.
The 80s. The 80s. The 80s. I spent from 87 to 87 to first part of 89. No. It was March, April, May, June. God, it was so long ago. It was 86. Anyway, it was 88 when we left. And then I went to Fort Hood. But the 80s were a wonderful decade. They were a wonderful decade. I grew up in the 70s and 80s. I was an adult in the 80s and 90s. It was a good time to be alive. It was a good time to be alive. I don't care what anybody says.
For my sociology class, and they wanted us to go to like a public
Hey,
place like
Hatfield McCoy,
McDonald's
how
or
you
Burger King
doing?
or Walmart, and just sit there and quietly observe how other people are, how they function, how they talk, how they treat others, how they communicate with others. You can learn a lot about where humanity is by doing stuff like that.
I'll tell y'all something. The older I get, the faster time moves. I mean, the older I get, the faster it moves. I know I'm not 30 anymore. I know I'm not 20 anymore. I know I'm not even 40 anymore, by God. I'm not even 50 anymore. I'll be 58 this year, 2 years away from being 60. And you know what? I'm not dreading it. I'm looking forward to it. You know why? Because I made it on this earth I would have made it on this earth for 60 damn years, and a lot of people didn't make it that far. And I at least have some accomplishments under my belt. I have my children. I have my marriage. I have my military career, which was successful. And I'm sure there's more to it, but I'm just not thinking of it right offhand. But Channy has accomplished nothing. She's accomplished nothing. I've fulfilled 2 contracts, 2 successful contracts. I have two DD 214s, both honorable. That reminds me, I got to go get my retired ID redone. I have to call the armory. Yep, I got to call the armory and figure out when I can go there and get it done.
At the end of the day, we all bleed red, and we're gonna die. It's an observation of how humanity has turned. Let's go back 50 years, okay? Go back 50 years. To me, the world seemed a lot peaceful. If you look back 50 years ago, I didn't even live for 50 years, but it was a lot. Or even let's go back 30.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm old, 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 old. Yeah, I got that sometimers. And I don't want to be having streams after sundown. Y'all know how I get.
30 years. Let's go to the 80s, okay? Let's go to the 90s. Let's see how humanity was then. There's a lot more compassion. You know, it's so funny. So many people say they want to include this person, and they're so inclusive, and let's accept this person and this person, while pushing away, or I guess the word would be canceling, half of the other people that don't particularly support said positions. You know, people were definitely a lot more happier back in that time. They were definitely a lot more financially sound back in that time. I try to look at things in all different perspectives. You know, I think deeply. Therefore, I will look at things deeply and have
Exactly,
different
Hatfield
perspectives.
boy.
Because I think of the different perspectives. Someone says they like red, right? But a lot of people like blue instead, right? So all these people who like blue are telling the
Blue!
person who likes red that they're a terrible person for liking red, and they support all these terrible things for liking red. Putting all these associations on red because they like blue, right? Well, what if a person who likes red has a different perspective on why they like red? Maybe there's a reason why they like red. Maybe instead of gaining up on someone who likes red, maybe ask, why do you like red?
Why are you using this analogy? It's a piss poor analogy. I've stopped paying attention to you, which is not a good thing, Shanny. That means I've started paying attention to my chat, and stop paying attention to you because they're far more interesting, which is 99.5% of the time. And you're just here for background noise.
What is it about red that, you know, you relate to? To which the people who like blue, the collective who likes blue,
Hey, Chaparita.
they're invalidated, and they bully someone to be like, no, I don't like red anymore, I like blue. What is that? You know, they're like, this is a bad guy and this is a good guy, when really human beings are neither bad or good but gray. Like, how can you really value?
Bull fucking shit. There are good people, there are bad people. You are a bad people. You are a bad people. Stop trying to act like you're a good people. I don't act like I'm a good people. I'm not a good people. I am an asshole. I'm a shitbag. I'll tell you straight up, I'm a shitbag. And I'm an asshole. I will fucking tell you. And it don't matter how many good deeds I do. I still got the label. You will let yourself off the hook no matter what you fucking do. fucking bitch.
Evaluate a person as being bad and good, you know, in the long run. How do you evaluate that? You know?
Shakarita.
What the fuck? Hey. Okay, there we go. That was weird. I just feel like I don't belong anywhere or with any particular group or anything, and I never have. I never felt like I fit in this world.
You know, I never really clicked with a clique either. When I started this YouTube thing, I never even imagined that I'd get more than 20 or 30 subscribers. So me being up over 1,000 is like, how the hell did that happen? I don't get it. But hey, there's at least 1,100 people that want to listen to what I got to say. Be they hate me, love me, or somewhere in between. Oh, and I'm going to be doing a World of Warcraft stream on Twitch. Let me give you the link. Sometime tonight. Crap. Let me get that link for you. Give me just 1 second here, folks. I'm not a good player, but I can most assuredly show you what not to do. Butt Spider, how you doing, love? Member for 6 months, level bat. And he says, I love Batty. Well, I love you too, Butt Spider. You are so awesome. Thank you for supporting my channel and being a member, buddy. You are awesome sauce. It's good to see you, bud. Please like, share, please share and subscribe to my Twitch channel for my World of Warcraft stream later. I would certainly appreciate it. I'm trying to become an affiliate, so, you know, please come to my stream later. It's going to be sometime tonight. And away we go.
Hey,
What?
I got a package.
Dinner.
Choose to do good instead of choosing to do bad. You know, the whole evaluating good and bad, you know, it's pretty easy. Every year I grow old, the more I see the world becoming more dystopic. And that is very depressing. Is seeing humanity unwind into this ravel of emotions. Rebecca, I believe I have not asked for one donation since I've been online. Please leave your bullshit somewhere else. Especially this isn't a pity stream because I'm talking about mankind in itself. I'm not feeling sorry for myself, I'm feeling sorry for mankind and their lack of love. So take your bullshit somewhere else. You know, maybe people need to start, like, becoming more like Vulcans. Maybe they'll feel better, you know? Less emotions and more logical thinking. Bring that back, you know? You know, and when I took dialectic behavior therapy...
Yeah, I got a wig to replace the ones that wear out. I mostly wear brown because that was my color before it all started falling out and going gray and getting all wiry. Yeah, I'm missing at least 3/4 of the hair on top of my head. 3/4, 1/2 to 3/4 of my hair on top. And I make no bones about it. I don't care if people laugh at me about it. They can suck my dick.
It's called changing the mind, turning the emotional mind to a logical mind. Because your emotional mind is in the back of your head while the logical mind is in
Hey,
front of your
tuned
head.
in. How
You might want to
doing,
look in front
brother?
of you. I'm just saying, your emotions come from the back of your head. Your logic comes from the front of your head, your frontal cortex, per se. Your frontal lobe. This part right here. Logic. Logic. In the back of your head, emotions. God placed that there for a reason there. Your brain. You know, he wants you to think before doing that, you know. Are you a left thinker or are you a right thinker? Which one are you? Or are you both? I don't know. You could be both. You could be ambidextrous in your mind. I'm not talking about the pineal gland, I'm talking about the medulla oblongata, the reptilian part of your brain, per se. It's right at the start of that brainstem. I'm not talking about the pineal gland, I'm talking about the medulla oblongata. That's comedy now. It's not like George Carlin comedy where it's showing perspectives of mankind and the silly, nonsensical things they do.
Now it's time for a poll.
How comedy used to be. Now it's just dumb shit. That's not even funny at the end of the day. Especially to someone who's intelligent, but then again, that's one thing I have noticed, and I'm blaming the school systems for this, is the lack of intelligence you see with a lot of people in this world. And when I say lack of intelligence, I mean lack of figuring shit out. Like, intelligence shows that someone can figure something out, you know, that's what it is. You can solve things on your own. That's what intelligence is can you solve problems? And that's
Okay,
the basis of intelligence. Is can you solve problems? A lot of people now, they don't solve problems, they exasperate problems. They make problems worse. And they don't think deep enough to realize, wait, if I do this, am I going to make this even more worse? Some people, they want to make it worse. It's just a disappointment. That's what it is. The human race is just so disappointing. You know, you watch Star Trek, The Next Generation, just watch the first episode. The pilot episode. You know, it comes in 2 parts, so it's like 2 hours of watching. Just watch. Just watch it and listen to the character Q of how he analyzes the human race. I agree with him. I agree with Q. I agree that mankind is a selfish child species that refuses to grow up.
So, yeah, hiding in my closet from my kids so they don't know I have these. These are Japanese Kit Kats, and I've been looking forward to getting these and trying them out for you guys. Oh God, it's melted. Oh no! It's melted, but you know what? It probably tastes just as good. Oh, it's got an amazing... Oh. Oh my God. Oh, this is where it's at. The lemon and sea salt.
Oh, shut up, Shanny. It's a fucking Kit Kat bar. Not a 4-course 5-star meal. This woman. All right, the poll is, who would you rather hang with for an hour? Shanny and Rev or Corky and Stabby? Make your choice now.
Even though it's still melted, I don't give a fuck. I'm a fat girl. I can freaking eat this if I want to, away from my
You'd eat it if it was molded.
children in my closet, because you know how kids are when they know that you have a special treat. It's like, can I have some? No, you cannot. This is mommy's.
Hey.
Yes, I know. I'm that type of mom. But I really wanted to try this with you without being interrupted by children who are sugar addicts. So, there is a child that has stolen Oreo. I wonder which one that was. I don't want to soda.
Who gives a shit? My kids could eat any damn thing they wanted. There was nothing that was reserved for me. I didn't care that much. In fact, there was a lot of times they ate and I didn't.
Go. No, you shouldn't be taking things without permission, sir. Go. No.
Did I watch the old Star Trek? Absolutely. Live long and prosper, man. Live long and prosper. That's a wonderful, good sentiment. To live long and prosper. I think everyone wants to live long and prosper. I don't know. I'm BP. That's not exactly the truth.
No, Todd.
Anyway,
No.
that's a little dark humor there.
Now you know that the polls I make are designed to make you think. That's the way they're designed. They're designed to make you think. The worst of 2 evils. Do you want to hang with Shani and Rev, or do you want to hang with Corky and Stabby? Who would be the least annoying?
To live long and stuck in this world. And to be honest, I'd rather be in the next world than this one. I'm not afraid to die. But anyway, I'm checking out. I'll see if I come back later. Thank you for listening to me about my analysis of mankind and how I don't fit into mankind.
And you know what? I'm raising my hands up. And I'm saying, I am not going to fight. I am not going to fight. There we go. I'm going to start putting this down on all my live streams. It's Friendship Channel. Because I want friends. I'm not like, I want friends. I want people to love me. I don't want hate, you know? And contempt breeds contempt, hatred brings hatred.
Fear leads to hatred.
Yeah, fear leads to hatred, and hatred leads...
You know what I want for my channel? I want people to feel safe. I want people to be happy. I want people to feel free to express their opinion, as long as they're respectful to their neighbor. I want people to laugh at my stupid jokes. And they are stupid. I just want this to be happiness. I want it to be an hour to 2 hours of happiness. That's all I want. There's nothing in it for me other than the satisfaction of knowing that I entertained some folks. Maybe a little coin every now and then. You know? And I love doing this. I really do. Sure, I like the attention. And I like the little bit of coin. But that's not what it's all about.
to the dark side, and dark side leads to destruction. You don't want to go down the dark side, man. And I want to overcome this, but it's like they keep bringing drama to me, and I want to stick up for myself this time because I've been quiet for so long that so many people believe this crap about me.
Sorry.
I want to move forward with my life, and I don't know how to do it. Have I ever tried to do painting or clay sculpting?
Yeah, it's great. That's good stuff, isn't it? You need therapy.
I crochet,
Yeah.
and I create videos.
You're good at coloring too.
I am good at coloring.
Yeah.
You know, I love doing crafts.
Hey,
Well, you should tell
Holly.
them on your Amazon, on our Amazon wish list. A bunch of yarn just got added, right, Shani?
Think about this: if you disappeared, what would happen to their money? If I disappeared, what would I do with my money? How would I support my kids? You know?
Yeah, you're disabled, and you need this.
Yeah.
For an income.
Yeah, I wish people would understand that. It's like you complain about me always being in bed. Why do you think I'm always in bed?
Because you're a lazy bitch. The easiest thing for me to do right now would be to roll over and give up. Let myself get up to over 300 fucking pounds. And just say, fuck it. Trust me, it has occurred to me. Just giving up. But I can't. Something in me just won't. Shani gave up a long fucking time ago.
Pretty
Do you think I want to be?
Of course not.
I want to be out and doing stuff.
Yeah, we used to love to go on dates.
I'd love to hike.
Oh.
You know, like if it wasn't so painful, do you know how much footage I could get by just hiking?
Sure. Oh, that'd be awesome. Then I'll walk around and act like a moron and you can film me being an
But I
idiot.
can't do that.
Yeah. being a quarter of a ton tends to put a damper on everything, doesn't it? And it's because you eat every fucking thing in sight. You can't tell me you're watching your portion sizes and everything else. Because when I don't watch my portion sizes, that scale tells me so. In weight not lost or weight gained. Either I don't lose weight or I gained a pound or two. You fucking ain't right. Now I'm small, and so every crumb of food I have to watch. It's a curse. I need to eat more protein is what I need to do.
You will, though. Once this all gets settled, you will be able to get the medical care and PT and eat Shannon. Perfect.
I'd love to go to the beach. I can't do that. I can't handle long car rides. Okay, the last time.
Aw,
Oh my
thank
God, my
you.
legs swole. You would not want to see how my legs looked, how swollen they were. It looked like blobs. My feet.
Yes, and what it did was it actually, I don't know if it triggered something lymphatically or something, but they were like that for like a month. And the doctors told you it would be like that. The doctors in Kansas City or whatever it was. Remember, they said you're going to be like this probably for a month.
Yeah,
Swelling.
I was.
My babies.
And I'm swelling today too.
Yeah. Oh my God, folks. I can't function. No.
So I don't know what to say. I told you so. If you don't.
You know what? I can tell you what water weight gain is like. I had to get rings that were too big because my hands swell so badly. You see how they're fitting now? They're normally rolling around my fingers. The rings I was wearing got stuck. So I had to back up, regroup, and figure something out. So I had to go up about a half a size. Well, that's okay because it just let me buy more sterling. Because I love sterling silver. I like gold too, but I really, really love sterling.
Don't believe me, you're gonna see it. Now I know though. At least I know.
Yeah.
Like, try to be smart. 1 minute, my son's knocking. There we go. My son was hungry, so I gave him some more chicken. Now, I was being a bad girl. I was being a very bad girl. And I went on my ex-husband's YouTube channel, and he made another video, and I clicked on it for like 3 seconds, and he's really like angry and shit at me, and I haven't done anything to the.
Look at that face. Just look at that face. Look at this bitch. Look at that plastic crown. That's not a crown. That's not a tiara. This is a tiara. That's a tiara. I wear these sometimes for cosplaying. This one's made of clear quartz. I'll show you another one. This one's made of opalite.
Dude, are you okay? Like, seriously, dude, are you okay? You seem a little unhinged.
You're very unhinged, and you are not a queen, bitch.
I mean, come on, dude, move on with your life. This is sad, dude. Like, I went on your channel, dude, and apparently you've been doing this for a while now. I checked it out. Like,
oh, okay.
Dude, that's just sad. That's just a sad existence, having to talk about your ex daily. That's just a sad existence. Like, you did this.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Shandy. You talk about him like you still love him. And you said you still love him. Shit. Oh my God. hair in my face. I hate that. I hate that. Let me show y'all real quick. I know I've probably showed these before, but there's some newbies in here that haven't seen them. This is a clear quartz tiara. And I've got a black onyx. I've got more. And this one's made of opalite. And I've got more. It doesn't mean that I think I'm a queen. It just goes with my costumes. I figure if I'm going to wear a crown, wear something with some gemstones in it.
To that, you did this to your ex-girlfriend. You called her ouch girl to me, and you completely belittled her. And then you're talking about demasculated. What about defeminizing, man? Like, can't you keep a marriage sacred? Can't you move on with your life, man? I moved on with my life, dude. Like, it's just sad, man. Yeah, dude. I told you they always come back, Jason. I told you they always come back.
Yeah.
They get addicted to me. I can't help it.
You did say that.
I did.
Yeah.
They always come back. Listen, dude, I'm not interested, okay?
Organic.
Even if you're trying to pull my pigtails. You know?
She's a wee princess.
Darling.
Pull your pigtails. Nobody wants to pull your pigtails, bitch. Nobody. Nobody!
Like,
And John didn't make them. I got them off of Temu. They've got a lot of really pretty gemstone crowns on there, and they don't cost a lot. But I'm pretty sure I could duplicate that if I wanted to. It's basic wire wrap. And I know how to do that. Do this basic wire wrap that they've got here. Yeah, this is pretty simple. Yeah, this is a pretty simple wire wrap. So I know I could duplicate it. I know John could duplicate it. That man can make an atomic bomb. All right, let me explain his skill. He can make an atomic bomb. I make Tinker Toys. That's where my skill is. And y'all have seen some of the stuff that I've made. So, yeah.
come on, dude. Like, I think you got a guilty conscience. Chill out, Chris. Like, maybe you feel better if, like, we talked. Like, do you want to talk to me? And if you want to know what I'm saying is true, do you want to talk to Will? If you don't trust me, I'm sure you could trust Will. Like, William will tell you, like, what I say about these individuals you're hanging out with is true, because he's been dealing with this fucking bullshit, too. So, like, dude, I'm not gonna fight you. Like, I'm not gonna fight you. I don't need to fight you. What do I need to fight you over? You got what you wanted. You left me. You're away from me. Why are you continuing to try to stay relevant in my life? You're not relevant in my life. You are someone I used to know, you know? And I'm gonna remember that love that we had and realize we parted ways like Abraham and Job, and we just like
Abraham and Lot.
or Abraham and Lot. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Abraham and Lot. And we could just, like, I knew it was like a 3-letter.
Yeah, you were close enough, but
I got a little Joe Biden in me. What can I say?
Oh, please.
I don't know what he said. I didn't watch his video. I just saw that he made a video. I don't care what he has to say. That's the point. Like, he needs to move on with his life, and I'm just going to try to help him move forward in his life, because he's been talking about me for a while now, and it's kind of sad. Dude, I forgive you again. Like, you don't have to feel guilty no more, man. It's over, dude. I'm good. Trust me, I'm very good. You don't have to, like, you shouldn't have to stay angry at me just to, like, have a YouTube channel.
Come here, baby. Come here, boy.
oh, that's a boy.
We got the Gavins.
It's a boy.
He's a Gavin boy. He's a Gavin. He's a Gavin. A Gavin boy. He's a Gavin.
Look at that
Boy.
cat.
He's a Gavin boy.
Yeah, that's a,
He's a
Gavin
good boy.
Look at the cat. Does he look pleased? Does he look like he wants to be held right here? He looks like he's thinking, Shannon, I will piss on everything you own.
He's a good Gavin boy. He's a Gavin. Back to your program thing. What was I talking about? Yeah,
He's a cute boy.
On the dark side of the moon. Like, okay, I wish you well with your life, but I'm gonna stop seeing if you're posting and shit, dude. I'm just gonna be honest. I hope you move away from these people and you recognize that I don't give a fuck. I'm very happy at this beginning of my life and loving myself and loving my husband and loving Zachary and William and loving my cats. I enjoy listening to music and watching movies with them. I enjoy chilling out with my family, dude. I'm sorry you decided to give up on your family, but go start a new one like I had to, okay? Go find a new life. You know, Jesus Christ said, those who lose their life, find their life. Those who keep their life, lose their life. I lost my life, but I found another one, like the story of Job, you know? I found a new family, you know? I'm not going back to the old family because why would I want to go back to the old when the new is far more better, you know? Like, I don't need to like keep myself in the past, and I don't think it's healthy for you to keep yourself in the past because you look miserable. And, you know, that breaks my heart, man. That breaks my heart. You know what? How about this? Let's all like pray for Chris right now. That he finds some kind of like comfort and like joy in life and like he moves on with it.
You know, I honest to goodness do pray for you, Shanny, that the spirit of laziness does leave you. It's an honest to God prayer. And I think that it's a good prayer because you do need the spirit of laziness to leave you.
His life instead of going down the path of darkness.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We shouldn't be doing this to ourselves. Why are we doing with our lives here on YouTube?
Well, that wraps things up for now. I want to thank everybody that came out and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care. And I will see you later on Twitch from our World of Warcraft stream. I don't know when I'm going to be doing it yet, but I'll post something on my community tab and I'll be posting something in my Discord. So be looking out for that. Bye. Peace.